Alright, so I rarely do these, but because I've been kind of going hog wild lately with my purchases and my acquisitions, I thought it would be kind of fun to share some of what I've picked up in the last week or two. I picked up a lot of this actually today. Either I went to a store and purchased it today, or it came in the mail today. But everything that is here, I've got in the last week or two. I think the last week, pretty much. So yeah, I've been buying a lot, and one of these was purchased for me, but all the rest I did get myself. All right, first up, I got this at Walmart for $10, $9.96 I want to say it was. The Candyman Scream Factory Collector's Edition Blu-ray. So really excited to have a great transfer of this. The DVD I had, remember it being, DVD, so not good. Not good. And Scream Factory, for the most part, always does these phenomenal transfers. So very excited to have that added to the collection, and for only $10. I mean, Walmart has been, I hate shopping there. I fucking hate it. I really do. Like every time I walk in there, anybody else ever feel like this, where you walk in and you just like feel like a scumbag just being in there supporting something like Walmart? You're just like, oh God, why am I supporting this terrible store? But some of their prices on certain things are so unbelievably reduced that I'm just like, I feel like they're forcing me to do it. I know that sounds like a total cop-out, and I'd slap myself across the face for sure and just want to do it right now, but it's true. We're talking about more than half price on some of these fucking things. From like $80 to $40. And one in particular here we're going to get to at the very end. All right, next up I got Happy Death Day to You, the sequel. Of course, these are all on Blu-ray or 4K. I don't fucking buy DVDs anymore, unless that's the only thing that there is and I want that movie. But even then, I typically am like, I don't want to get it until it has a Blu-ray release. That's why I don't own the Channel Zeros seasons, is because they don't sell them on Blu-ray. And I'm just like, maybe one day they'll put them on Blu-ray. Until then, I'm not interested. Fuck DVD. I don't even know why they make it anymore. I really don't. I don't understand. What's the point of it? Like, get rid of it. Get rid of DVD completely. I don't see any fucking use for it anymore. Like, it's an old technology. It's a VHS to me. It's like, just let it go. Don't you think that the prices of Blu-ray and even 4K would be able to drop down a little if the companies had to stop producing DVDs altogether? Like, who the fuck wants a DVD? Like, people buy DVDs because they're the more inexpensive option. But take them off the market. Take all the money that you were going to put into making them, and then just collect that, and then to put out the Blu-rays and lower the price of them, and everyone will start buying those, and then you don't have to make DVDs anymore. Okay? There, problem fucking solved. So, anyway, Happy Death Day to you. I am a fan of this one. I love the first one. I really enjoyed the second one. I know a lot of people were pissed because they thought it was way more comedy, but I don't know what fucking sequel, or like what movie they thought this was a sequel to, because the first one's like pure comedy. Yes, there's some horror to it, but it's 95% comedy throughout. I don't see an argument to the contrary. I just don't. I mean, maybe I'd have to watch them back to back, like right after the other, to see the tonal difference that's so dramatic that some people are like, what the fuck, this one's just pure comedy and the last one was horror. They feel tonally the same to me. Maybe this one elevates the comedy a little bit, but not that much. Not so much where I'm like, oh my god, this is an inferior sequel because of the tonal shift. Ridiculous. Anyways, moving on. A Blu-ray transfer from Kino Lorber, if that's how you hell they say their name, who do these beautiful transfers, and this is one of my favorite slashers, and that is Umberto Lenzi's Nightmare Beach, which it says directed by Harry Kirkpatrick, which I think is like the American name that he was given for this, but it's an Umberto Lenzi film for sure. Nightmare Beach, aka Welcome to Spring Break. Big fan of this movie. Very excited to have a proper transfer of this awesome slasher flick from the 80s. So was really excited when someone just told me in the comments very recently. They're like, you have the Blu-ray? And I was like, what fucking Blu-ray? So I had to go over to Oh, what's that website? Not Scorpion. Shit. I go there for like specialty releases. That's where I got Don't Go in the House. Only fucking place that sells these things. I don't go there very often, is why I'm blanking on the name. But Diablique, is it Diablique? Or is it somebody else? Doesn't matter. Moving on. I don't want to fucking bore anybody. Okay, so now I got a proper transfer of this movie, and I had to get the Steelbook because it was on sale for $17.99, which I thought was a fucking steal. And that was the Big Trouble in Little China Scream Factory Steelbook, which is really beautiful. And what is this? Oh, I like took the little insert out and put it in here. It's all in the reflexes, is what it says up here. Double disc here. I have the Scream Factory Steelbook for They Live, Assault on Precinct 13, Prince of Darkness, and Escape from New York. So, Big Trouble in Little China needed to be added to that collection because, yeah, these are beautiful, and the transfer on Big Trouble is just incredible. Seriously, it is phenomenal. I put it on, and my dad walked in, and he was like, holy shit, this thing looks brand new. He knows the film pretty well. And he's like, this looks incredible. This looks incredible. He's always one of those guys that's like, I don't really see the difference. And I'm like, Dad, you need to get to a fucking eye doctor, like, really, really fast. Because if you don't see the difference between DVD and Blu-ray, either A, your setup is wrong. Like, you're not playing it on the right TV or something. Because if you were to put them side by side, and a person, like, a legit Blu-ray transfer on a great TV, and then a DVD on, like, whatever, doesn't matter, and you don't see the drastic difference, especially if it's like a completely different transfer, like, you've got serious fucking eye problems. No joke. All right, moving on. This one I got for $10. I was waiting for this to drop in price because it was a little high when it had first dropped, and now I got it all the way down to $10. And that is the remake of Dario Argento's Suspiria. The how the hell do you say this guy's name? Luca Guadagnino, something like that. Anyway, love this movie. Haven't seen it since theaters though, so this is something that needs a revisit and a spoiler discussion. And they're witches. I mean, could that be a Monster Monday? No, probably not. Just do it for a fuck's sake. Doesn't matter. All right, another one I needed to upgrade on just because it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm always going to opt for the highest resolution possible when it comes to this film, and that is Stephen King's The Shining, or Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I guess we would more refer to this as Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, since Stephen King kind of, hates this one and all, but whatever. I mean, do I really need to say anything about that? It was just an obvious buy for me. As soon as it dropped in price, I got that for $17.99 on Amazon. So it was $24.99. I was like, I do want it. I knew it would drop. Finally got it down to $17.99. There you go. All right, the next one. This is one I got from Walmart as well. Now, this thing typically goes for about $70 on Amazon. 60, $70, somewhere in that area. But Walmart had it for $39.99. I mean, we're talking just a dramatic difference. And it is selling. All of this stuff should be selling at these prices. Except for that Big Trouble in Little China. I think that went up to like $25 now. So I got it like on sale really quick. But anyways, that's the Omen box set collection from Scream Factory with all 5 films in it. Which is just awesome. It even has the 4th one in here, which I never did review for that review request from Patreon. So I might have to finally get to that. But very cool to have all of these in a set now. And this box is just awesome. I love these. I love box sets. Oh, and there you go. There's a little extra show for you. I have to keep that door open because it's so fucking hot in here that my appliances will actually like burn themselves out even when they're not on. It just gets so unbelievably hot in there. All right, this one I got at Walmart today for $24.99, and I think this goes for like 30 something, 35, 30. So it's a little bit of a decline, but when I saw how cheap it was at Walmart, I had to pick it up, and that is the Scream Factory box set of the It's Alive trilogy. Now, here's a Monster Monday triple feature 3 weeks in a row. That's definitely going to be happening very, very soon. So, very, very cool to have all of these in their 2K scans. Each individual, I like that they come in their own individual cases. That's key for collectors. You got to put every movie in their own case, give them their own cool artwork. You know, they've all got these like totally cool artworks on them. This one we've seen before. Now the inserts though, like they're reversible, so they have the typical artwork on the other side, but whatever. Anyway, all right, next up, this is a movie I actually have never owned, and I've only seen once, and I know people love the hell out of it. And this is one I'll be doing for Slasher Sunday next week, because it's been way, way too long since I've seen it, and that is the 4K restoration of Maniac. I warned you not to go out tonight. It's got like this hologram case on it. Now people will be like, that's the Blu-ray, but it is the 4K restoration. Now, of course, this isn't presented in 4K, and they do sell the 4K version, but which is $10 more than this one. And honestly, I've looked at screenshots and whatnot. It looks pretty much the same to me. So for me, this one, now I was talking about people's eyes and all that stuff earlier, but this one I didn't really see a lot. Now maybe if you put them side by side TVs, I'd be like, oh yeah, that is worth the $10. But because I'm not the biggest fan in the world of this movie, I already thought $29.99 was pushing it, which I actually traded in all the stuff that I've just bought in the last like month or two, all the doubles, you know, that I've now upgraded from. I just took those in. And then I ended up paying like $5 or something for this, $6 for this, after I traded all those in. And I was looking around. I was like, what can I get? What can I get? And I saw Maniac and this, 4K thing. And I was like, okay, it's time I own that. It's time I give it a revisit. I know so many people love it, and it's one I definitely want to have in the collection. And then when I looked it up on Blu-ray.com, it actually had the video listing as a 5.0. Which they give that to like nothing. And the guy in it was like, never will there be a better transfer of this film. It's not possible. And I was like, all right, fuck it. Let's pick it up. So anyway, all right, next up, this one was brand new at Walmart for $5. This has a fantastic cast. It is a completely overlooked movie of 2018. Starring Anya Taylor-Joy and Mia Goth, who I just love both of. And that's Marrowbone. When I saw it was $5, even has the slipcover and everything. I was just like, $5, man, hell yeah! It's a magnet release. It's a good looking Blu-ray. I remember renting this on Blu-ray, so I know it's a pretty transfer, and I just love the two aforementioned ladies. So it says 2017 back here, but I remember it making my list for 2018. So that must. I don't know what happened there, but it's a 2018 movie from my memory. But regardless, Marrowbone, $5. So totally worth it. All right, next up, I think I got this for $12.88 today, and this is another Scream Factory. This one comes with the slipcover as well, and that is Stephen King's, once again, Firestarter. Now this is $15 on Amazon, so it's not a dramatic decrease. But the one on Amazon, I can't tell if it's actually the Scream Factory one or not, because next to Studio, it says, I think, Universal, not Scream Factory or Shout Factory. And I was like, I'm confused now. So I'm not even 100% if that is the one, and I wouldn't buy it unless I was 100%. But I saw this was $3 cheaper at Walmart. And I didn't even know Scream Factory had put this out yet. So when I saw it for $12, and I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't be one of those people that's like, it's $12.88 and I say it's $12. No, that's $13. I hate one of those. I hate being around one of those people. They're like, it's $99.99. They're like, it's $99. I'm like, no, it's $100. Round up, not down. Okay, so yeah, it's $13, but I'm really excited to look at this transfer, because I have no doubt it's beautiful. It's a movie I haven't seen in a long time, so I'd like to cover this and the sequel, Rekindled, which no one ever talks about. So we'll get to that eventually, but you know how many fucking things I need to get to, Jesus Christ. All right, this one I got on Amazon for $10, and this is a movie that I did not like the first time, and I absolutely adored the second time. It's an A24 film, so of course it splits audiences, and a lot of people will tell me it's amazing, and a lot of people will tell me it's shit. I've been on both sides of the equation when it comes to this film, so I guess I can understand both perspectives, and that is the Emma Roberts, Blackcoat's daughter. Now I say Emma Roberts over Osgood Perkins because Emma Roberts is, my lady, but Osgood Perkins is fantastic. This is his best film for sure. I did like Gretel and Hansel, sorry, and the pretty thing that lives in the house and whatnot. I've still never been able to get into that movie, but Blackcoat's Daughter just is a phenomenal movie to me. But I understand why people find it boring. I completely get it. But on the second viewing, when I really just shut off everything and I really paid attention, the creep factor was intense. It is such an eerie, slow-paced film. Great atmosphere, great performances, cool reveals, twists, everything. Just fantastic all around. Love it, love it, love it. I can't wait to watch it again now in full HD. Speaking of full HD, this is even beyond HD. This is Ultra HD. And that is the John Carpenter's Christine 4K. It's the pristine Christine. Now, the reason I picked this up is if I had a great looking Blu-ray of this, I wouldn't have upgraded. But I never got a Blu-ray of this. I only have the DVD. So this is like an ultra upgrade. Plus, I got this for $12.88 on Amazon. So it was a steal. $12 for a fucking 4K of Christine. I can't wait to pop this thing in and see what the transfer looks like on this thing. But I don't know if Scream Factory got this one. I don't remember them ever getting a hold of this one. I've only ever seen just like just kind of the Sony regular transfers. I don't know. But is there ever a Scream Factory one? I don't know. Anyway, all right, this is one I won on eBay bid for like, I think it closed out at like $5. Like that was shipping and everything. My high bid was like $4 and it went for like $2.08 or something with a shipping of like $3. So I got it for $5 all along. And this is another one I'm going to be doing for Slasher Sunday. A few of my friends love it. I remember watching it and kind of being, I didn't know how I felt about it when I was watching, but I'd love to go back and rewatch it for $5 on Blu-ray. Hell yeah. That is Stage Fright, the musical with Meatloaf and freaking Minnie Driver and such. I'm really looking forward to this one because I have friends that just adore this movie, and I remember being like, "This is unique. This is cool. I'm definitely into this." So the whole musical aspect and everything, I know that's going to turn some people off, but that's not me. I'm open to whatever, and I do really look forward to checking this out for $5, dude. Sign me up. All right, the next ones are from the same director. And I got both of these for like $10 or $7. Yeah, I think I got them for like $7 each on eBay. And that is Knock Knock and The Green Inferno. Yeah, Eli Roth. Some people hate him. Some people love him. The people who fucking hate him. Holy hell. They have like a cult set up just to hate this guy so damn much. I don't understand. But I'm really looking forward to revisiting Green Inferno. I have not seen it since theaters, where I told my buddy that we were going to see a drama. He came to the theater with me, which I'll tell that story when I do the review. But yeah, he went in and I'll save it because I'll remember because it was really, really funny. I did watch Knock Knock. This was requested by Peter Benevente, and he requested a bunch of movies, and for the requests to pay me, because as I said before, he pays me for every review I do for him, a lot of money. This time he was like, I want a bunch of reviews, and I was like, he was going to give me some money, and I was like, hey, how about instead of giving me all that money, you buy me the Fly collection, the Scream Factory Fly collection, because this thing's beautiful. It has all 5 Flies in it. The Fly, The Return of the Fly, Curse of the Fly, Fly, remake Cronenberg's, and then The Fly 2 with the sad fucking dog. Oh my God, the dog. So I will be definitely, this is a Monster Monday 4-part series, because I already did Cronenberg's The Fly, but I haven't done any of the other ones, so look forward to those as well soon enough. Really looking forward to those. But yeah, Peter, I'm going to get to Knock Knock. I probably will actually upload the Knock Knock review before I even upload this. But But yeah, now the thing that sucks here is that Peter paid 70. Well, he gave me $75, and it was like 78. So he paid 75, and I paid $3. But I went to Walmart today, and the motherfuckers had this thing for $39.99. I was so mad. I was so bummed. I just got it in the mail today, and I go to Walmart because I've been looking at this thing forever. And it was $75, $76, and I was just like, God, that's so high. And then Peter came to me. I was joking around. I was like, oh, just buy me the fly set. And he's like, all right. And I was like, no, you don't got to buy me the fly set. Don't be ridiculous. And he was like, no, man, I was going to give you the money anyway. So if that's what you want to spend it on, go for it. And I was like, well, if you're going to buy it for me, okay. Like, I'll review some movies for you if you want to buy me the fly collection. Fuck it. It's a beautiful set. I can't wait to see it. And then it got here, and the day it gets here, irony of ironies, the fucking day it gets here, I find it at Walmart for half the price. Half's insane. Okay, this is why I'm saying Walmart's like forcing me to come in. I'm going to spend $80 on the fly collection, or I'm going to go down there, which this is just it too. Walmart's across the fucking street from my house, so I can walk over there right now and spend $40 and pick it up today, or I can buy the fucking fly collection, and it can take a week to get here like it did. Because I bought it from some eBay because it was sold out on Amazon for that price. And then I went to eBay and somebody had it for the same price as Amazon had it for, which was like $75. And I was like, all right. And then, but because it's eBay, it took like over a week to get here. So it took over a week to get here, and it was double the price. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Walmart thing where I'm like, dude, fuck. I want it so bad. And I was like, I'm just going to get it. I want to get it. And I just thought the price was going to go up. The only reason that I was like, Peter, we should get it, maybe we should get it now, because when they go out of print, and then they're outrageous. And I already saw some for sale on Amazon and some on eBay. There was like 120, 150. These things go out of control. Eventually it'll be, once it's sold out, it'll be like $250 or something crazy. They always are. That Omen box set I have, or not the Omen, the House box set I have from Arrow with all 4 movies is outrageously priced now. Or my like Society Arrow Blu-ray, the special edition, or my, those, they're so, when you go on, you look at them. Or my Suspiria special edition Blu-ray that I have that I paid like $68 for. I think it's like, when you look them up now, they're just such outrageous priced items that you're just like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, anyway, finally, now this is something that's going to create a bit of controversy. Not in my channel, because anybody who wants to stir up controversy in here can just get the fuck out. And they can just get lost, because we don't do that here. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to delete your comment, but I'll fucking ignore it, or I'll make fun of you, and no one's going to give a shit. But anyway, but this has stirred up some controversy, and I have plenty opinions on that myself. But anyway, so The Last of Us Part 2, which Amazon actually sent me 2 copies of for some fucking weird reason. So, yeah, I'm going to send this back, and hopefully they'll give me my money back, because they didn't charge me twice. Hopefully they'll give me my money back, and then I'll get this for free. But The Last of Us is pretty much my favorite video game of all time. The only other contenders would be like the Uncharted franchise, which is, of course, is from Naughty Dog as well as the Arkham Asylum games, which I think are all masterpieces. But yeah, so, maybe I'll review it. I don't know. Honestly, don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to fucking deal with the annoyance of people who are just like bashing the game. People who have not even played the game. That's the thing. I'm not going to get into it here. It's just, I've said this a million times. People are genuinely upset about everything nowadays. I feel like they just want to get upset about things. They want things to trigger them. I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point, but they accuse everyone else of being sensitive little bitches, but then themselves become sensitive little bitches when anything doesn't go the way they want it to, or when something steps on their toes or something, it's one of those things where it's just like, can't you see that you're all sensitive little bitches? Maybe play the game for yourself instead of just like looking at leaked spoilers that are out of context, and then you can start bashing something and then claim that you're not actually bashing that thing but something else, and it just becomes this like clusterfuck of opinions. And it's like, how about you actually play the game? And there's so many people, I'm not going to play the game, I'm not going to buy it, I won't give them my money. And it's like, and then they claim that they're not against that thing, and it's like, but that's your problem? And they're like, no, it's the way it happens, and it's this and it's that. You haven't even played the fucking game. The reviews are trashing the game. The game came out 7 hours ago, literally, when the numbers were posted, and the gamer score on it was like a 95 or 9.5 or something, which is insanely high. And then the user score was like 3.3 or something. People were like, piece of shit game, worst game ever, this and that. There's no way you played it. There's no way they played it. In 7 hours, it's a 30-hour game, and they played it in 7 hours, and then they came to the conclusion themselves that it was a piece of shit. People are fucking sheep. They're sheep. Now, maybe I won't like the game. I don't know. I'm going to find out by playing it myself. That's how I'm going to assess my feelings on it, by actually playing it. Crazy, I know. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, that's what I bought in the last week or so. I've been kind of going hog wild. But it's been super crazy busy at work, and I have a little cash to burn. But soon enough, I'm sure that will stop, and I'm just kind of enjoying it while I have it. And who knows? Maybe one day, my kids will need to go to college, and I'll have all these things, and the eBay listings for something like the house box set will be like a couple $1,000s, and I'll be able to like sell all this shit. I would never sell this shit. At least I don't think so. Never say never, right? Who knows? Anyway, guys. All right. Adios.